I have to say that at the beginning of this video, I say all-purpose flour, but it's supposed to be self-rising. We're going to make some big Southern Country Biscuits. Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. I already measured out 6 cups of all-purpose flour. I use the GB brand from Walmart. And then I measured out about 3/4 of a tablespoon of salt. If that seems like a lot to you, you can cut back some. And then now I'm going to put water. That's it. Start out with about a cup of water. Stir it up. And I'll go ahead and stir this up and come back so you don't have to watch this for so long. I used about 16 ounces of water. And you can see there's flour still left on the side. And you want it pretty moist, the dough. So I came back and poured about a 1/2 cup of flour on top of the moist dough. I'm just going to pat that down. And you just grab about a handful of dough. Lay it on top of the flour so it gets flour on the bottom. And you just form it like this. I think I need a little bit more dough on that one. If you want them really big, which I do, just pat it, turn it, put a little more flour on the top of the biscuit. And I've got a pan with about 1/8 of an inch of oil in it. You can use, I use canola oil, but you can use whatever oil you want. And then I take the biscuit, I put it in the oil where the pan is, flip it back over so it's oiled on the top. And you just keep doing that till you fill the pan. This is about a 9-inch pan, and I can make 4 large, huge Whopper biscuits in this pan. But I have an extra pan sitting there with 8 inches. It's an 8-inch pan. I can make, sometimes I can get a few more out of this recipe. We'll see. I'll be right back. Now you can put your dough out on the countertop on a floured surface, and you can take a glass and just cut your biscuits like this. And that'll work good. They may not be as big, as tall, but it'll work if you'd rather do that. The biscuits right now are not very pretty, but that's what makes them rustic. So they're going into an oven, a 465-degree preheated oven, and the time depends on how big you make the biscuits. Okay, so here's how they look after about 20 minutes. And they're starting to brown on the top, but the bottom underneath, if I can do this with one hand, is pretty brown. You want them pretty brown on the bottom. And then you can turn it on broil on high and brown the tops, but watch them closely. So here's the biscuits right out of the oven. They were under the broiler just a minute or two. And now I'm going to put them on a rack so that the bottoms stay crunchy and they don't get soggy. Here they are. Crunchy on the outside and on the bottom, and fluffy, soft on the inside. They're really tasty biscuits. Really simple to make. But my mom taught me how to make these biscuits when I was young. And I haven't been able to eat the little soft, pretty ones since. I hope you'll try this. It's easier than it looks. And these are huge. They're probably about 4.5 inches in size across. They are very tasty, very crunchy, but soft and fluffy inside. Southern Country style Whopper biscuits. Hope you enjoyed this.